let this be a normal field trip? With a Frizz? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing octopus in the neighborhood. Surfing on a sound wave, swinging through the stars. Take a left at human testing. Take your second right past Mars on the magic school bus. Navigator nostril. Climb on the magic school bus. Spank a plankton too. On our magic school bus. Drop the river of lava on the magic school bus. Such a fine thing to do. So strap your bones right to the seat. Come on in and don't be shy. Just to make your day complete. You might get baked into a pie on the magic school bus. Step inside, it's a wilder ride. Come on, ride on the magic school bus.
Phew! What a landing! Well, now that you're here, type in your name, then click the Go button.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Lilbumblebear's Let's Play. I'm Kristen, and we are here with another wonderful Magic School Bus game. This is the Magic School Bus Lands on Mars. I certainly hope you will enjoy. Please give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below.
Landing.
Do you
Well, now that
remember
you're
this
here,
game?
Type in your name, then
And
click
of
the Go
course,
button.
subscribe for more nostalgic gaming. Check out the playlist in the description box. See all the other Magic School Bus games on this channel, plus other games by Scholastic. I have a Twitter and Instagram you can follow, and I have a Discord server that you're welcome to join and hang out and talk about nostalgic gaming with me. Use the invite link in the description box and come say hi. All right, let's get started, everyone. Please enjoy.
As an official member of the team, you'll need a crew pass. Click the eyes, cheeks, nose, and hair to change them. Click a number to enter your age and find out how old you'll be on Mars. When you're done, click the Go button and we'll get underway. You're a sight to behold. A very original look. Out of this world! Now that's an interesting look. Welcome to our marvelous Mars module, where you can find go-get-em games and intriguing experiments. And to go outside and explore, there's always the door. Here's what Mars looks like from outer space. All those little bumps and dips are really gigantic volcanoes and craters. Mars is red because of all of the rusty iron on its surface. The northern hemisphere of Mars has rocky plains, and the southern hemisphere has lots of craters. Hold on to your hats, because we're flying over the Mariner Valleys, or Valles Marineris. This roller coaster is really a system of canyons, almost 10 times longer than the Grand Canyon and twice as deep. If it were on Earth, it would stretch all the way from New York to California. You're traveling around Phobos, one of Mars' 2 moons. Phobos circles around Mars once every 7 hours. That gives Martian moon gazers 2 chances to see it in a given day. Phobos is tiny compared to Earth's moon. Also, it's potato-shaped instead of round like Earth's moon. That's because it doesn't have enough gravity to make it round. One of the most striking things about Phobos is the giant Stickney crater. It was probably created when a huge asteroid or meteor crashed into it. At roughly half the size of Phobos, Deimos is the smaller of the 2 Martian moons. It takes Deimos about 30 hours to make 1 trip around Mars. It takes Mars 687 Earth days to travel around the Sun. That's almost twice as long as the time it takes the Earth to orbit the Sun. Want to find out what happens to a marshmallow on Mars? Drag a food item into the pressureometer and watch the radical results. If you want to try a different place, click a picture below the pressureometer screen. Wahoo! Watermelon! In the low air pressure of Mars, water evaporates in a flash. The air bubbles inside this marshmallow have puffed up to match the low air pressure on this high mountaintop. One cold mountaintop means ice water for everyone. One egg in perfect harmony with its environment. This water is right at home at sea level. Just the right air pressure for a tasty watermelon snack. You've made a high-pressure underwater omelet. That bottle didn't stand a chance under all that deep-sea pressure. If you're going to get thirsty, Earth is the place to be. It's the only planet with liquid water on its surface. Introducing Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun. Mercury has no air because the Sun's gravity pulls it all away. Ah, the mysterious Venus, surrounded by thick clouds. It's so hot on Venus during the day that a lead cannonball would melt. Introducing Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun. Mercury has no air because the Sun's gravity pulls it all away. Giant Jupiter is the biggest planet. It's made up completely of gases and doesn't have a solid surface. This is the 4th planet from the Sun, and guess what? We're standing right on it. Did I hear you say Mars? Rings around the planet, rings around the planet. Saturn, Saturn, all spin round. You're looking at Uranus, the 7th planet from the Sun. So far, we've discovered 18 moons around Uranus, and we're still counting. There's no time for napping on Neptune. Watch out for high-speed winds that will knock your socks off on the 8th planet from the sun. There's no planet as petite as Pluto in our solar system. Why, it's smaller than Earth's moon. Pluto is the farthest planet from the sun. You can turn the... Welcome to the Mars Rover Constructomatic, where you can build a rover tough as a tiger and as agile as an antelope. Drag a set of wheels and a power pack to the rover on the workbench. Then click the Go button to see how your rover does on Mars. To change the test track, click the buttons at the bottom of the rover test screen. Now that's what I call solar-powered super cruising. Without sunlight, this solar-powered rover isn't going anywhere. Radical roving. Your rover used its solar power source to rove around until the sun went down. Solar power can't get your rover going when the sun isn't showing. A good run, but your batteries have gone bust. You're really cruising with this one. Solar power can't get your rover going when the sun isn't showing. You made some good moves, but now your power is kaput.
Welcome to the best game show in the universe. It's Mind Over Mars, where humans can test their wits and score points. Before we begin, tell me, will you be playing a one-player or a two-player game? As you wish, a one-player game. Here are the rules. We've got two categories, true or false, and Mars or Earth. You click a question panel under one of the categories, and I ask a question. If you answer correctly, you will earn mucho points. If your data is incorrect, then we move on to the next question. All circuits are clear, so what are you waiting for? Click a question panel. The true or false category. One question coming up. True or false? Mars is the biggest planet in the solar system. You really astound me, kiddo. My senses tell me Jupiter is the largest. True or false? Spring is usually very rainy on Mars. Sorry, that's not correct. Try another question. In the true or false? Mars is covered with red ants. That's why the planet, as they say on Earth, you are a whiz. Of course, Mars looks red, but it's iron in the soil that gives it that color. True or false? Mars is the planet furthest away from the sun. Nice work! And I thought I was intelligent. That would be Pluto. True or false? Scientists believe that a long time ago, water was flowing on Mars, even though there's no surface water now. I hate to admit it, but you get an A for accurate. We think that some of the surface of Mars may have been shaped by water a very long time ago. The Mars or Earth category. Now outputting a question. Mars or Earth? Which planet do you live on? You really astound me, kiddo. Earth, sweet Earth is home. Mars or Earth? A spacecraft called Pathfinder landed on this planet in 1990. A very accurate answer. Mars Pathfinder landed near the mouth of Mars Valley. Mars or Earth? Many different kinds of animals live on this planet. A very accurate answer. Yes, a Martian zoo would be pretty boring. Mars or Earth? Trees grow on this planet. Excellent reasoning. For a human, plants can live on Earth, but they don't stand a chance on Mars. Mars or Earth? Okay, kid genius, just one more question to complete the game. On which planet will you find the largest volcano in the solar system? Sorry, mate, that's not right. Olympus Mons, or Mount Olympus, is the biggest, grandest, largest volcano in the solar system. Period. Game terminated. Points earned are to follow. Do you want to play a new game? Farewell for now. I will be very pleased when you return to Mind Over Mars to play a game.
Here on Mars, there's so much to see and do.
Welcome to Space Puzzles. Drag the puzzle pieces into the frame to see the sights of Mars. To work on a new puzzle, just click the arrows at the top of the screen. Nice going! The famous Happy Face crater is also called the Gall crater. That was marvelous! That's a real blast-off for the Mars Pathfinder mission. Great work! Here's a panorama of Mars, with the Twin Peaks in the background. You did it! Mariner 9 reached Mars in 1971. Nice going! This Martian Valentine is really a pit inside a trench on the Martian surface. That was marvelous! You're looking at a 4.5 billion year old rock that fell from Mars to Earth 13,000 years ago. Great work! Mars is more like Earth than any other planet. You did it! Viking 1 landed on Mars in 1976. Nice going! You've completed a picture of Valles Marineris, a system of incredibly deep valleys on Mars. That was marvelous! The Mars Pathfinder spacecraft carried a little rover called Sojourner, which explored the surface of Mars.
Wow! You got all the way through the easy level.
Come back soon for more puzzles.
Olympus Mons is one voluminous volcano. As far as we know, it's the biggest volcano in the solar system. We're looking down on Valles Marineris, one of the deepest valleys you'll ever see. Just imagine, the Valles Marineris is so deep that it could swallow 5 Grand Canyons. This is the South Polar Ice Cap. It brings a smile to my face whenever I look at the happy face on Mars. It's really a cute crater.
Mars has 4 seasons, just like Earth. But when summer comes, the daytime temperature stays close to the freezing point of water. A great place to take a summer vacation, if you're a snowman. Another cyclone is reported in Amazonas Planitia. This storm, made of dust from Mars' surface, is as high as a mountain and makes me wish I'd stayed home today. It's the month of May, so it's no big surprise that another dust storm is blowing through the Valles Marineris here on Mars. I intend to keep my eye on this storm from a very safe distance. Mars has 4...
Here's your chance to make a postcard you can print and... If you want to add more... If you want to go outside, just click the door. Mars ho!
Does anyone know how a cyclone on Mars would compare to a cyclone on Earth?
I'm not sure I want to know.
Here's what you get when you mix dust with super fast winds. Does anyone know what place on Earth most resembles Mars? I'll give you a hint. It's as far south as you can go.
The South Pole?
You got it, Arnold. Mars is kind of like Antarctica, without the water. The surface of Mars is red because all the iron in the soil here has rusted. If this red rock could talk, it would tell us a lot about the history of this place.
If that rock starts talking, I'm heading for cover.
A spunky little rover just like this one was used by the Pathfinder mission to explore Mars. It was called Sojourner, which means traveler. The rover's job was to take pictures of Mars' surface and send them back to Earth. A big task for something that's smaller than my go-kart at home. Right now it may be cloudy and cold on Mars, But in just a few days, we could be in the middle of a giant dust storm. The weather around here is a real roller coaster ride.
Scientists have to use an electronic thermometer on Mars because the mercury inside a regular thermometer would freeze. And who wants to take their temperature with an icicle?
It can take 15 minutes to send radio commands from Earth to tell the rover what to do.
By that time, the rover could have fallen off a cliff.
That's why the rover was designed to be smart enough to avoid rocks on its own and move around Mars without crashing.
Welcome to Land on Mars, where you can master the art of the perfect landing. Click around the lander, or use the arrow keys, to fire the thrusters and slow it down so it doesn't crash. See if you can get to a landing pad safely before you run out of fuel. Happy landing! Ready to try it again? Ready to try it again? Cool! Great! See you later.
Welcome to Race Your Rover. Just click where you want your rover to go and see if you can collect more rocks than Liz's rover. You can pick up solar energy to go faster and monster tires to get across the craters. If you want to make the game harder, click the Levels button. Good luck, and may the best rover win. Cool. Liz is the winner. Sorry, you lost a chance to win. Give it another go. See you next time.
Miss Frizzle says that the air on Mars is almost 100 times thinner than the air on Earth. I sure hope there's enough oxygen inside this spacesuit to last until we go home. It's so dusty around here, I almost wish it would rain.
Not a chance, Arnold. Water cannot exist in the thin air on Mars. It would immediately evaporate.
According to my research, Mars is the 4th planet away from the Sun in our solar system. And the closest Mars ever comes to Earth is about 34 million miles.
That's one neighbor we're not likely to run into at the mall.
That bouncing beach ball is actually the Mars Pathfinder using airbags to cushion its fall. Pathfinder bounced more than 15 times when it landed, but none of its equipment was damaged.
All of the giant volcanoes here are extinct, but it was a very different story in the past.
Let's just hope the past doesn't decide to repeat itself, especially while I'm here.
The big volcanoes on Mars make the ones on Earth look like babies. Mount Olympus is the largest known volcano in the solar system. Earth to Mars! Earth to Mars! This is Keisha calling. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Carlos, Ralphie, and Phoebe say hi.
Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed learning about Mars. This game has always been just a very nostalgic, I don't know the word, like a bit of a guilty pleasure game, I guess, with the School Bus series, because it is, you know, it's not one of the original games, it's one of their newer ones. But it's just, I can't explain it. It's got such charm, and honestly, I love the music. Sometimes I boot this up just to listen to the music, because it's just so cute. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Let me know your thoughts, if you enjoyed it, if maybe you learned a fact about Mars you didn't know. Yeah. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss out on the future Let's Plays that are nostalgic, to bring you that warm, nostalgic, fuzzy feeling that I just love sharing with you guys. Until the next video, please remember, you, like I said in the little picture, you are special and loved. You are never alone, and you're always welcome to come back and hang out anytime. Until the next video, God bless. I will see you all later, my friends. Bye-bye.